Hey everyone, Steve Grogan here, founder of Geek Wing Chun. Today's video is the next in the Focus series where we pick one technique or principle from Wing Chun to focus on, and this is about Tan Sao. If you've never been here before, this channel gives free training tips and ideas for people who want to get better at Wing Chun but can't make it to class as much as they like. So if that's you, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. You'll be notified when new videos are out. So, Tan Sao, often some people translate it as receiving hand. I've heard it translated as wedge hand somewhere. I can't remember. But Tan Sao we know right from the start of Wing Chun, or Sil Lum Tao, because we come out to it. And of course, this position causes a lot of controversy because people say if you're not doing it there, it's not Tan Sao. So it can't be up here. Definitely if it was down here, that wouldn't really be. You wouldn't use Tan Sao for that. So it's more for things around this height, give or take. It's one of three families of blocks in Wing Chun. Tan family, Bong, Fook, which those of you far enough in your training will know. Tan, Bong, and Fook are in, they're in single hand Chi Sao and they're in double hand Chi Sao. Thing is, in single hand, one person does only the Bong and Tan, and when the other person, so you try to palm strike, they deflect with the jump, and then when they punch to your head, you do Bong Sao, and then you come back. But the other person is doing, well, I wouldn't say they're doing only Fook Sao, but they're doing, as far as the family of strikes goes, they're doing only Fook Sao, because they do this, you palm strike, you jump, punch, then back to the beginning. We'll go into what each family means some other video. It really, I think one of the reasons it's one of the biggest, most important blocks, and the reason why it's designated as an entire family of blocks is because it really embodies the Wing Chun idea of the triangle. You know what I mean? Because it comes right out to that point, and it acts as a wedge and comes in and makes the target go off center, and it doesn't take a lot either. If you make contact, like someone tries to, I don't know, single hand shove you to the chest, and you make contact and then just twist your hand, Tan Sao doesn't have to be you thrust it out. It's literally just, oh, the contact came in, you do that, it veers off. What else? Let's see. That can be used aggressively, or it can be used passively, meaning someone punching at me, oh, I bring my hands up, I receive their energy, oh, I got it too late. They have too much momentum already. It's overwhelming me. Boom. You can do that. Doesn't matter. There's also some discrepancies in the way people think. If you do turn with your Tan Sao, how do you do it? Do you do it so you receive it like this? So now your hand is pointed at the target, or do you do it like this? Depends. There's a couple ways. You can make either one work. I mean, here your positioning is stronger because you didn't move your elbow. Your elbow is in front of your body, whereas this way your elbow is kind of floating out here. It'd be really hard to keep this from getting should it happen. Keep this from getting collapsed if your elbow's kind of floating out here in space. The only difference is, like a lot of people think, oh, I have less distance to go to hit than if I'm here. But I think that, I don't know, I think the distance you have to travel here versus here, I think it's negligible myself, but who knows? I could get in a real fight and be proven wrong. You never know. Sometimes these things can't just be thought about. They have to be physically, tangibly proven or disproven, you know? So, I mean, who knows? Maybe you could take this idea, these my silly animals. Is this pivoting Tan Sao better, or is this one? And just play around with it somehow, I don't know, maybe in a controlled environment, so kind of like a lab experiment. Have somebody punch at you and you receive it to deflect off, and you do this one or this one. Honestly, in my opinion, from what I'm imagining in my head, and who knows, maybe I'll make my own video where I play around and experiment with it. If you're catching this, right, let me turn the camera so I can show you. You're catching it on the outside of the punch, right? So to do the elbow floating out thing, doesn't seem like it would make a lot of sense to me, because, well, I guess you could come back. I was going to say you got this arm in the way, but you could probably always come back and like further wedge it off the target by doing this. You might not even need that. It just seems like this would be, definitely would be structurally stronger and get it definitely more, it would be more soundly, how do I want to say it? More likely, I guess, to definitely get the punch out of the way. Whereas here, if this should collapse, you're asking to get hit somewhere, somehow. Like I said, play around with it, and I'm going to make a note of myself to definitely try to putz around with that in a later video. So, see what you find out. And I hope this video gave you some useful tips. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. See you in the next video.